Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the Empoleon Pokemon Spotlight. Now, Empoleon has great natural defensive typing. Some key typings that it does resist in the UU tier are Dragon, so that's really big, especially with Latios and Hydreigon everywhere. Fairy, which is again is pretty big, allowing it to be a consistent defogger on Pokemon like Primarina as well as Sylveon, more so Sylveon on more support ones, and Specs Primarina actually hits decently hard, and with burns and knockoff, not from Primarina in general, but like from Pokemon in general, from Scald plus potential knockoff from something else, can really wear down Empoleon. And there was one more big one, but the immunity to poison is really nice as well, because as a defogger it cannot be worn down by poison. Now, what it lacks is, unfortunately, it lacks reliable recovery. If this Pokemon got like Recover or Slack Off, really solid. It has good offensive presence as well. Some common sets, and we're actually using a spec set, which is not common at all. But a common set you'll see is a support defog set because it has great utility in knockoff, Scald, defog, Stealth Rock, Toxic. Flying was the other one that it resisted, which is really big because Mega Pidgeot, probably one of the best Mega Pidgeot switch-ins in the tier. Also, offensively, you can use like a Shucka Berry Lure set because it has great coverage in Hydro Pump. Ice Beam it learns, as well as Grass Knot, so it has great coverage in those. So Shucka Berry Lure set can be used to check Pokemon like Mega Arrow, Gliscor specifically. Toxic allows you to wear down Dragon type. So really nice support Pokemon. Unfortunately, does not have reliable recovery, and versus common types, like it can take chip it can take like the chip hits from those. I don't even know why I said chip there, but it can take the little hits from like Lati and whatnot, but without reliable recovery. Empoleon is really easily worn down. If you are using a Shucka Berry set, it isn't a pivot, so you can't actually use that defensive typing. But the first set we have is from Zing. It has a Choice Specs Empoleon set, so I thought that'd be really fun to use a more offensive one. Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Flash Cannon, and Scald. We have Clear Smog Amoonguss plus Facade Altaria, so this deals with the Suicune, which we do not touch with this Empoleon. We have Air Balloon, Stealth Rock, Cobalion with Defog, Ice Fan, Gliscor. See, I appreciate that Gliscor set because I feel like I play this dude every single time I'm on the ladder. Yeah, we have that, as well as a Ghostium Z Subcom Mind Chandler, which is actually really cool in this game. So he has Empoleon of his own. What can my Empoleon do? He does not like it as a Pokemon, just to fight. I'm going to lead off with Altaria. Have fun. Don't we always play? I feel like we always play. I swear we always play. I like Altaria as a lead because if he leads off with Como, I'm in kind of a bad position immediately. I mean, I do have Clear Smog and whatnot in Spore. Specs Empoleon is really cool in this. Unfortunately, we don't have any speed for Scizor, but if we get rid of his own Empoleon, he doesn't appreciate switching into Scald. Obviously, he does have Como, but like burns and whatnot, it doesn't appreciate that. So, lead Altaria. I like it a lot as a lead because it also gets its free Mega off versus the Manectric. Let's see how this game goes. Yep, leads Manectric. I'm just going to go for the Mega Evolution. Just go for Roost. I think it's my best play. I want to make sure my Altaria is at full, so I don't have to worry about this Manectric at all. And he's just going to Volt Switch anyway, so we'll be at full as he goes Empoleon. Smart play. However, this does give me the Spore with Amoonguss, I want to say. He could go for Knockoff. Now, opts to Scald immediately over going for Stealth Rock, so I'm assuming this is just full-on support. Does your Como have Overcoat? No, it does not. So this is a great opportunity to actually activate my Toxic Orb on my Gliscor. It is free. He's either going to not be able to switch or not be able to do anything. But Ghost Togekiss, I can go right out into Empoleon right here as he does Ghost Swampert. Now, unfortunately, I do not have the Specs Grass Knot. I really wish I did. But Specs Scald does a ton, and weakening this for Altaria is really nice. So Specs Scald does a ton, and look at that damage, man. Woo! That is some big boy damage. He has like one switch in that can really come in, which is his own Empoleon. Opts to go Mega Manectric on the Scald. Oh, this is going to do a ton. Manectric almost died there. That's crazy. I like Amoonguss as a mid-ground play. I'll take a Flamethrower. I'll take a Thunderbolt if he wants to go for that. My bad, man. That really does. I don't know if I would have taken that. I'm not 100% sure if I would have taken that Overheat. But it was a good mid-ground play. As he goes Togekiss. I really do want to get up rocks because he can't do much about it. Could be all-out pummeling. Have I spored something? I have. This one is annoying. He could go for the all-out pummeling right now too. I don't want to let. And SD Scissor is a problem too. If it's like, well, I mean, if it's U-turn, if it doesn't have a fighting move, it's fine because I can. And if it is an offensive fighting one, like Gliscor technically beats it 1v1, but I want to go Chandelure because I don't want to go. If he goes for a nasty plot, predicting my Empoleon and has all-out pummeling, I don't want to bring in Empoleon on that. So I don't want to all-out pummeling immediately either. Obstacle over Flamethrower. Nice. I'll just throw a Fire Blast. It is boosted and whatnot. I think he was trying to hit Empoleon plus Amoonguss in that play, so I completely understand that. But this is essentially a Specs Flamethrower, so something like Como is not going to appreciate it. At all. I don't want to go for my Ghostium either. Because I want to give this illusion that I'm Specs. And I get a burn on Swampert. I really just want to go for Fire Blast, but fine. Forget the illusion that I'm Specs. Let's go ahead, or that I'm Choice in some sort of way. In fact, if I was Specs, that Swampert would have died. But Como is going to come out. Do I lose if it... No, I don't lose if it sets up Amoonguss. Because he missed that over, yeah, I don't lose if he sets up. Manectric comes out, which is really interesting, considering I don't think Thunderbolt actually does 76% to me. Yeah. So we're able to get rid of Manectric. We block off his Intimidate user, and if he wants to go Scizor and try and attack, that's fine, because I can go right out to Gliscor. He's going to Bullet Punch here anyway, because you're not going to set up on a 4% Fire Blasting Mon, and that is 100% banded. So we're going to defog immediately as he goes Como. Now this is interesting because I actually have to go hard Altaria here. I can't let him... His Z move is banned, but this will take a +1 attack anyway. Very nice Ice Punch on his part. Didn't do that much though. But he has Poison Jab as well. So just Dragon Dance, just 2 attacks. I still have the Spore. You can't really touch this Pokemon, but this is a problem. I mean, I have Clear Smog, but I just want to... I want to Volt Switch. Like, I don't want to get up rocks. I don't want to do anything like that. That's a problem. However, I do want to get a little bit of recovery with my Gliscor, so that's really, really nice. Maybe he'll even let me get off an Earthquake on this Pokemon. That's Dragon Dance for sure. That has to be Dragon Dance. If it's Swords Dance, it's a bigger problem, but has to be Dragon Dance. If he just wants to U-turn, I get some nice, beautiful damage off on him. That's really good for Altaria. He doesn't come in on Altaria anymore. Como comes out. We're going to go Amoonguss here as he Dragon Dances, and I'm actually going to scout for the Z Sub-Zero Slammer because I feel like he might have it. Just regular Ice Punches. Okay. So I can Clear Smog here. It's not actually going to help me beat him, but at least we weaken Como. Like, I actually cannot allow him to set up here. Because I am just going to lose to it if I do. I might just lose to it anyway. So this can technically beat these two. I have to make him close combat so I can go Cobalion and knock him out myself. All that pummeling. Ah! Okay, so unfortunately I actually have to flinch him now. I actually do have to flinch him now, otherwise I can't win the game. That did not do as much as I thought it would. Wow, that's really good. He should just Dragon Dance here anyway. Go Scizor. I'm not sure why. Because now you can't Bullet Punch me, unless it's just... I guess to save Ice Punch for Gliscor, which makes sense. This is Scarf. I can go off Misses and Freezes. Dazzling Gleams, which isn't going to do that much. Can't freeze me with that. Go for Ice Fang. That's obviously Scarf. Ice Fang. Okay. Solid damage. Surprised he switched out Como, but I understand him trying to say that. I had set the stop for the Z move. So Como was a giant. That the fact that he had Poison Jab and Ice Punch. Did I use this team? I feel like I used this team. Hard Como. This is stronger. GG, dude. Unless he had Trick on a Togekiss, I still had a chance there, because if he didn't flinch me with the Air Slash, he more than likely had Trick. But if he didn't, he couldn't flinch me with the Air Slash. At the same time, though, I think if he went Togekiss, I had to decide whether I go for Earthquake, expecting to have Trick, that way Toxicor beats him 1v1 or not. Oh well. So that was just a game where, like, that specific combo just did a lot versus me. Like, the only thing I had for that was Chandelure. And Chandelure got weakened because I wanted to deal with Manectric. I didn't think he had... I knew my Altaria would take 1+1 hit. I knew it would take a +1 Poison Jab. I knew it would take a +1 Ice Punch. For sure, at 100%. I didn't think he'd have Ice Punch plus Poison Jab, which is why I went hard into it. Nice Amapom, okay. Which Empoleon do we have in this one? We have Expert Belt and Empoleon lead, which is not as good versus him because he has a Blissey. That's annoying. Cobalion just matches up well versus Amapom. Leads Latias, which I have a switch into. I do have a switch into. My Empoleon. And of course he's an Earth. Is that a freaking choice band? That has to be like choice band or something. I think that's choice band Latias. I want to say that's choice band Latias. That is so cool. I mean, that's terrible for me, but that's so cool. So Empoleon, like I said, it wasn't going to do much in this game. He just had the matchup where, or he had just, the offensive Empoleon wouldn't do much in this game because of what he has, basically. Smart man to go Azu. Am I not attack invested? Why'd that do nothing? I'm not attack invested. Okay, just making sure. Oh, calm down. Amoonguss gets a Spore. Assuming he doesn't Belly Drum right here and just beat me down. And he goes for the Banded Ice Punch and unfortunately freezes me. Good play on my opponent's part. Sucks that he froze me right there. I'll go right back on to Marowak because we can eat the hit and get up our rocks. Actually, I like Fire Punch a lot better because it deals with initial switchings. Hitting Aggron is okay, but I'm not going to be able to knock him out with 2 more. Maybe I will. If he Mega Evolves, I might be able to knock him out even with Filter. That did the exact same damage. I need Rocks up, but I don't know how much his Earthquake does to me. And I also can't... Okay, good. So, I need Rocks up because I need to pressure the team for my Arrow. Like, my Arrow is going to be my way of winning, especially with Aggron being that weakened just now. I'm just Toxic, just in case he switches. Yeah, I don't... I also can't knock this thing out without using All Out Pummeling, which is completely fine because I don't need my All Out Pummeling for anything else. Iron Head, close combat. It's close combat, so I'll definitely use this All Out Pummeling right now to hopefully get rid of Aggron. I'm hoping it dies. I knew it was going to live on like 4%, man. Come on, Cobalion. I was going to go for Iron Head there because I don't lower my defenses, but like, that doesn't even make a difference. He does give me a hit off on Lottie, which is really nice. Don't have Pursuit on this, but Aerodactyl just still puts in a lot of work. I got to keep my Amoonguss alive because it's a water resist. I can't believe he's running that. Like choice ban. I can't believe he's running choice ban Latias. That's really cool, man. Alright, so that going down is amazing because he has one more Pokemon that's faster than my Cobalion, which is Amapom. Unfortunately, Amapom is a giant threat. Of course. Debating weakening this. Yeah, I'm actually going to go for it. I don't want him going for a water move. And if I at least weaken Azu for... yeah. Because like he had every right to go for a water move there. Plus Dark Pulse can flinch if I go for multiple. I can't believe Close Combat did nothing. Actually, I can very well believe that Close Combat did nothing. So we'll go Arrow right now, click that Wing Attack. I don't have to bother predicting the Aggron switching because I have Amoonguss to pivot. Amoonguss can kind of beat what he has left. But, you know, it needs to thaw. Thawing is very important. Especially because he can just go Rotom and just Volt Switch. Azu has, or even Default. Goes Rotom. Gonna Roost. Assuming he just wants to go for Volt Switch and not Will-O-Wisp. Yep, because I can take that. I don't take it well, but we do get 2 turns of Stealth Rock damage off on Rotom, which is really nice. That's his default, obviously, like I said. Assuming Azu wants to come out, I have to try and go Amoonguss and Thaw. Goes Ambipom, though. I do not think you knocked me out, my friend. Alright, let's just go ahead and roost off this damage then. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Don't low kick me. Oh, he's just tail slapping. Okay. Can you not... Ambipom's scary. Can you not get these 5 hits? But yeah, I wanted that damage off on Rotom. Close combat. Azu has 1 switching left, which means he can't Aqua Jet through me. He got double 5 hits. Okay, okay, duh, he's Skill Link. Obviously, I'm gonna go off his miss. That has to be Skill Link, right? Unless I'm just really unlucky. But, or he's really lucky is the, probably the correct term. Alright, so Rotom comes out. You're gonna go for your Leaf move now. So we're going to go Amoonguss. Don't think Wing Attack knocks you out just yet. I don't have Stone Edge, unfortunately. I don't think Wing Attack actually just knocks you out. Nice. Okay, 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 cool. Can you Thaw so I can get off a Spore? Please? Please Thaw? Okay, I have a chance to Thaw here, which is good, but... okay, good. Woo! Awesome. Okay, so I thawed, which is amazing. I'm going to clear Smog because it knocks out Azu if he goes out to that. And because we can't let that thing come in on Wish. And it also does more damage to Rotom. So thankfully, my Amoonguss managed to Thaw here. So we're not out of this game yet. Plus, after Regen, I'm at about 80%. And he actually did go hard Azu. So, again, absolutely incredible. The fact that I managed to Thaw, the fact that that Mon is gone. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we get rid of Azu, which means he can't Aqua Jet me. Ambipom comes out. Arrow is at enough to be able to take every hit. And I want to keep Amoonguss alive just to pivot in on Rotom because I need a little bit more. I need a few more turns of attacks to knock him out. Just a few more turns of Stealth Rock to knock him out. And I want Arrow because it can knock out Ambipom, but not at that range, man. If I had Stone Edge, it was gone. I don't think Tough Claw's boosted Wing Attack knocks him out. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Yeah, he's getting 5 hits. That's definitely Skill Link. That's like the only way it was doing that much, I feel. I should just calc Tough Claw's boosted Wing Attack, but... Nah, okay, I don't even have to calc it. There's no point now. I missed. So now I can just Wing Attack freely. It will 2-KO Rotom. It doesn't 2-KO Blissey. But Ambipom going down means that Cobalion outspeeds his entire team, and because this thing does go down to rocks, we're good. Because he does go down to rocks, we're good. So Ambipom cannot be Wish Passed, and therefore when my Blissey comes out, or when my Cobalion comes out and his Blissey comes out, I'm going to click Close Combat, smack that pink blob right in the face. Right in the face. Rotom comes out, I'm just going to Wing Attack that. I don't need this Pokemon anymore. Can't Trick. Nice. Stealth Rock to finish him off. Yeah, like I said, he can't Trick. Hey. He expected my... Yeah, at that point, I didn't need Aerodactyl anymore because I knew that Close Combat would deal with Blissey. And I knew that was a choice, Rotom, the way it was being played. But got a little lucky the first time that he didn't click Leaf Storm on my Roost. That's nice. Fortunately, I didn't get to use Empoleon in that. The sky's busted. Now, this is a nice and standard Empoleon, as you can see. Nice support one. Toxic Scald with Mega Magnetric. We have Focus Sash, Loom, Stealth Rock Swampert, Fly MZ Moltres, which is really fun, and an Assault Vest Muck. So, I mean, Empoleon is one of the best defoggers in the tier. Honestly, just because of its resistances. Can I beat the Blissey? I guess I can try. I'm gonna try. There's Amoonguss, which is really smart versus me because I don't switch in well to you. I honestly don't switch in well to Arrow either, so which is why I don't want to sack this. We're gonna go Empoleon, and if he goes for Giga Drain first, I get a knockoff, which is really nice. and I can just burn my turns of sleep versus him. So getting off of that helps Braylon a lot. I'm actually going to attempt to burn him now if he's just going to do that. Why not? Why not try and burn this Amoonguss so that way my SD Braylon can actually do something? Okay, cool. So you would go out to Aerodactyl because I have Moltres coming in, but I'm going to make the Moltres play anyway, since I can U-turn. Yep. Sounds about right. Really nice Pursuit play. Hopefully Flame Body activates, though. Unfortunate. Alright, so rocks go up. Hippo comes out. Toxic you. Probably have Toxic of your own. Otherwise, I don't think you'd make that play. That's okay. I want to try and burn Amoonguss. If he doesn't have Toxic, he's going to go Amoonguss. So if I can burn Amoonguss, this will really, really, really help out Braylon's case. So Muck is my best switching. Like, again, if I burn it, I gotta try and burn him with that. I gotta try and burn him. He doesn't appreciate switching into knockoff, though. Well, I'll pursue first. I want damage on him. That way, next time Swampert comes in... Oh, I don't... What are you doing? I'm going to pursue you anyway. I'll just knock. I know I'm, like, really indecisive about what I'm doing, but... Hippowdon made the most sense there as well. Now, if his Blissey has a Cleric move, which it probably should, considering it's on his team for a reason, he'll just Heal Bell, so none of this will really matter anyway. But the fact that Hippo is... Again, I'm going for that +2 Braylon sweep, right? That's like my way of winning this game. I knew you had Heal Bell. Crap, man. Makes this tough. That makes this a lot tougher. Because even if he goes Hippo here, that's fine, but the fact that he had Heal Bell makes it a lot tougher, man. Because I need a Skull Burn on Amoonguss, but I also need to pressure the Blissey to not come back in. So I need a Skull Burn on hopefully Amoonguss coming in now. Awesome. Please get the burn. I'd very much appreciate that. No. And you're going to pivot out to Blissey now, aren't you? I'm going to still try and go for a Skull Burn, even if he Giga Drains. Like, it would have been worth it in that turn if I got the burn. Because if I want Braylon to do anything, I need a burn on Amoonguss. I'm gonna have to do an Aerodactyl with Intimidate from... Come on, dude! That's like 6 Scalds! Just 1 burn would have been fine! So then I can get like 5 hits. Hippo's at full. It's so annoying, man. 1 burn would have made this so much easier. Whatever. I'm just gonna go for the 5-hit crits. Just gonna go for the 5-hit crits. I need 5 hits and a crits for every single one. And they still don't do any damage, right? This is why having that small percentage of burn... I actually got like 4 hits there, but having that small percentage to burn, it's game over. Would have just made all the difference, because I could have made offensive pivot, like offensive doubles. I could have pursuit trapped. It's not even necessarily pursuit trapping, but getting in like Muck on Blissey means I knock it off. But more so, getting in Muck on Amoonguss means I cancel out the regen that he always gets, plus the burn, plus Stealth Rock. So SD Braylon could actually do something. Though Amoonguss is like the only answer to SD Braylon ever. That and Celebi, but I think Amoonguss obviously handles it better. Obviously Celebi can outspeed it and knock it out with Psychic, but then again in this generation the fact that you can't spore anything, you can't spore grass types is pretty big. Back in Gen 5, when you could actually put them grass types to sleep, sleep in general is just broken. Sleep is actually broken in any generation that's not Gen 6 and up. Like actually, the amount of turns, the The big one is the amount of turns that sleep actually takes. The other one is the fact that you can sleep anything. And also in Gen 5 it was one of the most broken because, well, Gen 1 was pretty broken, but in Gen 5 it was one of the most broken mainly because your opponent, if they switched out, sleep got reset. Like what? Why'd you guys make it so broken? I see Breloom helps me not lose to Suicune. Manectric is really nice here too. Damn, Moltres is amazing. I don't want to lead a Focus Edge Breloom, especially because he doesn't have a rocker. So I can be patient with that mon. Lead Empoleon and knock something off. Lead Suicune, which is nice. Just knock him off immediately. That is defensive. So we're going to force the rest. And we're just going to go route to Breloom here. That is defensive as hell, by the way. So nice knockoff. Go Breloom. Click our Bullet Seed. And if we get 3 hits, we knock him out. And that's a Suicune I don't have to deal with at all. And Empoleon supported that. Perfect. This comes out. Gonna go right out to Moltres on a potential Bullet Punch. As he goes for the SD. However, I will be able to take a Bullet Punch at +2. Look how little I took from that. And we don't even have to go for Fire Blast because we have a Flamethrower, 100% accurate Flamethrower. Great. Beautiful. Beautiful win. Guys, back our points from that last one. I don't know, like, I feel like when I get really, like, right now it's the use Suspect Test ladder, but when we get back to the regular ladder, and I'm higher up on the ladder, I feel like I play a lot better versus those guys, too. Yeah, the knockoff was really nice. We'll come back to this team. Varan, I really liked his team. I thought his team was really, really cool. Varan. So support Empoleon. We have Refresh, Work Up, Pidgeot. So we have Stall Breaker, Pidgeot, Choice Scarf, Infernape, Toxic Powdon, Psychium Z, 4 attacks, Necrozma, and then Subseed, Superior. So let's look for a battle. Hopefully we can get some. No. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Who cares? Like, just change it for me then. If you can't have big pecs, I don't care. Give it Tangled Feet. Like, I don't care. Well, actually, no. Keen Eye might be nice. I ignore their evasive stats even though I have no guard. But this also means Sand Attack doesn't work on me. That actually makes no difference at all because I have no guard. Alright, let's go ahead and look for another battle. I want to get a victory. And I want Empoleon. Well, I have a Sub-Pataya Berry Empoleon, so I'm hoping that one actually gets to sweep somebody. Please don't give me like a Blissey or anything. I just, when I'm using it, like, or at least, like right here, ooh, that Pataya Berry. Empoleon would have been so cool. Faster than Breloom. Sandstream. I really like Hippowdon as a lead. It breaks potential sash on Breloom. I can go hard out into Superior. 1 flying resist, but my Pidgeot beats his team. And Empoleon helps me a ton. What's up, man? Have fun. Alright, so we're lead Hippo because Sandstorm does break a potential sash on Breloom. He leads with the keys. Earthquake immediately. Because he might just Toxic, expecting me to Rocks. I do that. But weakening this is really nice for Necrozma. Even though Hippowdon beats his entire team, just it's Hippowdon. I just wait for your video. Hey. Yep, Toxic, turn 1. So beautiful damage off on keys. And he does have the Magnetize. Okay, just making sure. So I can get him my rocks at least. I would have gotten up there, but I thought you would like just spike and try and die. You can't touch Empoleon, can you? If your Toxic Magnetize spikes, you definitely can't touch Empoleon. So this is some free Scalds. And I can defog later if I need to. I'm actually going to defog now. As he goes Lottie. So this also means that I won't be missing this Toxic. Surprised he went hard Lottie. Considering I'm technically supposed to counter you, he might have Gigavolt Havoc though. We're Toxic. As he tricks. That works too. So nice. Landed obviously. Hippowdon needs to hit. And I can just slack it off anyway. Very nice. And it's defensive Loom. Ooh. Hippo is important for not losing to Entei, even though it kind of technically loses to Entei either way. I'll get my rocks here though. So, get up our rocks. I want to pressure Altaria with that basically, and Entei. Especially because I don't really... Altaria's actually a threat. I'm going to have to use my Z move versus that, hopefully, with Necrozma. And I was talking about Serperior doing something, and it might technically... What if he just punches right away? Oh, he's about to punch. That boy is punching. Nah, he's not. Coolio. So I don't mind him actually knocking out Serp. Because I'm thinking about it now. Altaria, I mean, even though Lottie is toxic and it's slower than me now, it still wouldn't be able to deal. Or I still wouldn't be able to deal with it, I feel. And I don't see a reason to not go Necrozma. Even if he goes Lottie. Photon Geyser would still knock out Keys, I think. Yeah, we'll go for Photon Geyser. I think this will still knock out Keys. If it doesn't, then I should have went for Heat Wave, but I did not. But he just opts the spike. So we get rid of Keys there. Cool. That's amazing because he can't like Toxic or Thunder Wave my Pidgeot. More so Thunder Wave is the one I'm actually scared of. If he goes Atari, I'm going for my Z move and I'm going to pray that it actually knocks him out. He has a Hippo of his own, which I just didn't really realize. But my own Pidgeot, the fact that he doesn't have a Scarfer anymore, deals really, really well with his team. Like his best way of hitting it is Extreme Speed on Entei. By the way, Necrozma takes one hit from Entei, so I can go for my Z move versus that too. I'm just trying to think how do I want to deal with Altaria, and I think it's just using my Z move. I don't want him. Sorry about that, dude. I don't want him doubling into Breloom, so I rather weaken Lottie. Maybe I should get rid of this spike too. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. I actually confused him, which means that I can afford to click Photon Geyser here before I actually use my Z. So Lottie can't switch in. That Draco Mist sucked. Lottie can't switch in, but I did weaken him to Hurricane, which is what I wanted as well. And I didn't want him doubling, so it denied two things. Yeah, I'm my bad, bro. I'm able to deal with Hippowdon, which if it was a Roar set, I deal with it now. He also gets up Sand for me, which is going to make my Photon Geyser so much stronger. Like Necrozma putting in work here, all because of nice luck. So we get rid of Hippo. I am faster than Breloom, so if he wants to try and spore me, well, you can't. And I can knock him out. Entei might knock me out at this range, but if it doesn't, I'll go for Earth Power. And I'll just start spamming Hurricane with my Pidgeot. Because that's actually all I have to do. Wow, this mom put in a lot of work. I mean, he's getting lucky, but this mom put in some work. Oof, nice GBA sign, hopefully. Maybe. Maybe it's a sign. I wouldn't mind a sign for the GBA. Back down to Entei. Do I die to this? Okay, so if I die to this, I want to switch. Because again, I want this mon, and I don't think I die. I really don't. I have 72 HP investment. That's specifically to take Entei after these turns of sand. I know, he calced it. He told me in a DM. Yo, I'm about to die to this Flare Blitz. 83 to 98. The otherwise does not do enough. My Earth Power does 65 to 70 something. What's that cap out on here? As he goes for Sacred Fire, which would not have been able to knock me out, unfortunately. I was thinking he might try and actually double there. Do I think I would have tried to? I feel like Pidgeot just does it. If I close combat, how much is Pidgeot's? Pidgeot. Special Hurricane does 63 to 73. Okay, so after a U-turn with Infernape, Pidgeot, he goes down to Pidgeot. So That's cool. So I U-turn right here for the extra damage. Also U-turn denies something like Altaria coming in and Lottie, which I don't think he got Lottie, but it denies those two. And it, like I said, it puts it in range of 100% dying to Hurricane as opposed to a roll right there. I think that's my best play. And if he switches out, obviously Stealth Rock has their, you know, their say in what it is, and he'll go down. I also don't think Close Combat knocks him out. It's Infernape. It's relatively weak. At one point, it was stupid strong. DPP. One of the best Pokemon, easily. One of the best wall breakers, but not nowadays. The generation creep, the power creep, changed everything. When the Fire Nation attacked. Infernape actually looked like Infernape actually Zuko. It's crazy. Alright, so he does go Lottie, which is cool. I'm going to make the Necrozma play because, again, I want to Z that Altaria, and if he goes Entei, I just get to start firing off. I get to start firing off the Hurricanes. And if he goes Altaria, I'm pretty sure my Z move is going to destroy it. Goes Entei, we'll keep this thing alive because it's still faster than Breloom. Allowing to knock out my Empoleon here. I'm in Torrent, so my Skull will always be able to break the sub of Breloom, which is really, really, really nice. And he can't sub here either. Goes for Spore, he's just going to go right for Focus Punch. If anything, we'll go Necrozma. Even if he subs, that's fine too. I don't think he knocks me out with anything. And I can always sack my Pidgeot to, yeah, nice. So Photon Geyser will be able to deal with Breloom. The Entei has one switching left after this. How much does Hurricane from Pidgeot do to Altaria? I want to just make sure that he can't set up on me. Because I have Scarf Gumshoe in the back, which is like that's always been my plan to be able to deal with it. Ooh, Hurricane does way too much. Nice. So Photon Geyser, claim that Breloom. The crowd's been putting in way too much work this game, all because of luck. And if he goes out to Altaria, I'm going to Z it. Yeah, because if Photon Geyser is 52 to 62, this is probably doing like around 80%. 95. I didn't realize it's 180 base power. I thought it was 160. This almost kills Altaria from full. So if he goes Altaria and tries to set up, I go right for my Z move. I do 10 million to him. And this is why we're keeping up rocks as well. Them nice rockers. Nice rocks. Okay. He's thinking about the endgame hard. He might go Altaria and try and set up on me. I go for my Shattered Psyche here, though. Oh, he's trying to extreme speed win. I see. So if he's going for the extreme speed W, because I think that's what he's trying to go for. Like he might just attack right here and go for and try to go for the extreme speed. But if he does set up, he loses. Attacks in regular form. He is going for the extreme speed win. I don't think that knocks out. How much does that do to Infernape? $59 to $69. Okay, I'm out of range. Awesome. So we go King Pidgeot right here. Click this Hurricane. Not only, I mean, if I get lucky right here and get the confusion, it doesn't even matter what he does. Yep. And now he's forced to attack me. I mean, you didn't roost it off anyway. Like, even if he breaks through, it doesn't matter, because I close combat. $60, I'll be at 70. Actually, if he gets the roll. That man snapped out immediately. What? That's possible? Oh, yeah. Flare Blitz is the only one that... Okay, so Extreme Speed does 69% max. Flare Blitz is the only move I go for that will knock out Entei and also not allow the extra spike on me. So, go for Flare Blitz. I'm still out of range of his attack, and my Flare Blitz does 25% minimum to Entei, which he is under. So that was like my only play right there. So he literally needs to extreme speed crit me right now. Otherwise I win. And he didn't get it. Good game. Sorry for hippo crap, dude. That was lame. And I like how I won with an Empoleon that literally dies to spikes. Alright, Grape Donut, let's leave what team we have. Are you the Subpataya one? Which one gave me Subpataya? Yep, your Agility Subpataya. That's fun. Clear Smog, Among Us, Pursuit Muck, Dragonite Altaria, PokeaimMD, Leaf Storm Celebi, nice offensive Celebi, and then Toxic Gliscor. Cool. So maybe we'll get a matchup where... Is it loading up the right team? Maybe we'll get a matchup where Altaria can actually... Not Altaria. Well, I mean, Altaria can always do something, right? All you gotta do is beat Scizor, for the most part. But maybe we'll get that matchup where Altaria can... Or Empoleon plus Altaria can overwhelm my opponent's team. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I kept saying Altaria. I was like, wait, why am I keep saying Altaria when I'm obviously talking about Empoleon? Thankfully, I gathered my thoughts. Just kidding. I got no thoughts, bro. I'm about to be married. There ain't no thoughts here. Those thoughts are scattered. And I am not looking for them. Let's keep that in mind. Let's keep that in mind. Anyway. Okay, so one thing I've noticed about Empoleon, and I mean it's obvious, right? Like the offensive sets aren't really as good depending on the obviously depending on the matchups. Like for example, this one, which I already played today, Empoleon would be a lot better if Suicune was not around. But Empoleon, I mean, you know what? Let's see. If he lets me beat down Suicune, Empoleon can do something. I like Gliscor's elite. He likes Manectric. I always live in HP Ice, so I'm going to Mega Evolve and Roost. Mega Evolve and Roost, yes. I'm going to Mega Evolve my Gliscor and Roost. We're Mega Evolving right now, guys. Wait for it. Ooh! Ooh, look at that! Oof. Nice Mega. Okay. Anyway, Volt Switch is an option. Like PokeaimMD Celebi on this with rocks. He could Volt Switch here. Very solid play, but opts to go for the Hidden Power, and now I'll be able to get off a Pursuit, and this is really good because this means that -1 Earthquake from Gliscor does knock out Manectric. So awesome. Also, maybe less likely that I have to go for Hydro Pump. Well, I don't know. Who knows? This is going to do a ton. I might be able to go for just the... I might be able to go for just the Flash Cannon at +1 with that. So, Arcanine comes out. I don't want Gliscor coming in if it is offensive. I'd rather go Altaria because I have Natural Cure prior to Mega Evolving. So if he goes for Will-O-Wisp, that's fine. But your boy ate that for sure. We'll Roost because he's just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp anyway. Which, I have the Natural Cure, so I don't really care. Throws off a Toxic and unfortunately misses, which is nice because I end up at 100%. Gives me Gliscor. Nice, 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 nice. He's already poisoned. And I'm back at 100%. But of course, that Suicune about to come out here. Anything else that comes out, Azu, Serp, not Suicune, Gliscor does not care about. Also, Toxing, Arcanine is nice, but I would love to Toxic the Among Us as well. I'd really like, or, excuse me, the Azumarill as well. I was just thinking about my initial switching into Suicune and that. Nice, we landed Toxic, which is amazing. I'm gonna go Celebi first to get up rocks because I'm not as worried about this Suicune. If he wants to combine it up as much as he wants, that's fine. Defogger, it has 2 Defoggers, superior in that. Just get up our rocks. I wish I had Facade on my Altaria because then I just set up alongside him, but we'll U-turn right now. Right on into Among Us and just go after Clear Smog. I mean, unless he has Ice Beam. You guys think he's Ice Beam? Plus, if he's Ice Beam plus Sleep, then, I mean, my Celebi still knocks him out anyway, so. That boy was Ice Beam. But that did absolutely nothing. Yo, that actually did nothing. And if he wants to rest now, what I can do is go right out to Celebi. Celebi will take the hit. Yep. We'll go for U-turn. Arcanine is initial switch in, so is the Scizor. So we know it's set. I'm only going Amoonguss because I want to get my my regen. Like, I'm literally only going Amoonguss because I can go right out into Altaria after. But I want my Amoonguss being at 100% just in case I have to pivot into Manectric. I thought that was just the best play. Honestly, though, I'm pretty sure my Gliscor is going to take the hit. So let me not even go Altaria and not let it take anything. But let me go right back out into Gliscor. The fact that he is Ice Beam was a little bit annoying there. Because if I did click... Let's say if I had Leaf Storm and clicked it, would have been fire. This thing is a problem. And I see leftovers too. I don't deal with D very well. And of course these SD leftovers. Go Empoleon. There we go. Psh, 2. I don't want to get my Pataya Berry, but I have no choice here. Because I knew I would live that. I 4 times resisted. But unfortunately, I got my Pataya Berry. I mean, it let me beat Scizor, which is really, really important. And I guess I honestly think Empoleon... Like, Empoleon could have swept potentially if it dealt with the Manectric and whatnot. And, well, mainly that. But Serperior comes out. Z Hyper Beam doesn't even knock me out at +2. And we'll sack Empoleon just in case it actually is Z Hyper Beam, though. Doubles out into Manectric. Again, Empoleon did his job there, being able to deal with Scizor. That will let me knock him out. Now I can go Muck and safely click Knockoff. Yep. Safely click Knockoff. I'm pretty sure he's going to Thunderbolt. He actually Volt Switched. Wow. You would think that he wouldn't because last time Pursuit did 50%. So I would have been able to get rid of Manectric. That was really bad on my part. But... getting rid of Suicune's item is absolutely incredible, especially with Scizor being gone. I just get to go out to Celebi now. And I can safely click Psychic first. Unfortunately for my opponent, get a crit. Don't know. That could have mattered. But it means I just get to click another Psychic. So Suicune is gone. Like, this is the opportunity that I would have loved to have earlier because it would have meant that... You Sap Sipper? You are not Sap Sipper. I guess he thought I was locked into Psychic and Scarf, so maybe he tried to Z Belly Drum or something. But getting rid of Vazu, great. I have a Z move. GG. I said bruv. Nice. All right, Navy 21's team is really cool. I actually like the idea of it. Obviously support. You know, support Empoleon. Actually has Ice Beam, which is nice for Gliscor. HPI is Fire Z Rotom. It's a Volt turn team basically. So U-turn Gliscor, Mega Manectric, Grass Knot on Mienshao, and then Flash Cannon Scarf that. So like I think it's pretty cool because it really supports the Manectric. I actually think that Hidden Power Ice is a little bit better because I only have 2 ways of hitting whatever. Ooh, okay, so Empoleon walls Kyurem to an extent, and Togekiss to an extent. I say that because they could have specific moves. Hey, have fun. It can wall both of those. Really worried about their Manitam, but thankfully my Scarf Hydreigon is faster than every Scarfer you can have outside of Cobalion. So leaves with big old Darmanitan. And we see leftovers on this, which is cool. That means that I should be able to just U-turn right here. So that's Scarf Darmanitan, and he switched out because he was fearing me to be Scarf High Jump Kick, which would have blown that Mon back, honestly. So, again, I'll be able to U-turn right now as he goes Crocodile. I guess expecting my Gliscor to want to come out. I can defog. So, we'll get in my own Gliscor, get up that Toxicroak so I don't worry about knockoff and stuff like that. Get up our rocks as he goes Kyurem, and then we get to go Empoleon, hopefully wall him. Of course, if it specs Earth Power, this is going to do a ton. If it's sub, it's also not walled. But getting up rocks is nice for, like, his team is really weak to rocks. He has 3 Pokemon that are really weak to it, and the rest of them, like, U-turn knocks out Crocodile now from Mienshao. If you're going to vote for the suspect ban or no ban, I don't think it's broken. But I do think it's not that good. Meta. For the meta. I think the same. Alright, so this mon is a problem. Nice, 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 nice. I can't actually break his sub. Nice. So we're gonna hit him power ice first. Because I believe neutral hit him power ice into Volt Switch should be able to break his sub. Nice. Okay. Clean. So, Flash Cannon. Do I want to make that play now? Yeah, why not? Click Flash Cannon here as he makes a good mid-ground play into Cobalion. It's a very nice mid-ground play on my opponent's part. Yeah, Gliscor, even though you're just going to get up rocks. I mean, U-turn is my best play. Then we can go Manectric and just throw off a Flamethrower. That should be able to knock out a Cobalion out of that range. Hopefully. I mean, actually, I'm not sure at 76. I'm not 100%, but... Oh, Aquaberry Cobalion! Woo! Fire. That's flames, bro. That's actually flames. We'll be able to drop a Draco now. That's actually really, really, really cool. I dropped the Draco because I don't want something like... And I don't want Kyurem coming back in. And Scarf Hydreigon is going to be super good or super useful in this game. As you see, like I said, it's faster than his entire team. Really worried about Kyurem now, but I can defog and then let Rotom do its job. I know he's going to double right here. Just Thunder Waves. So we'll throw off a Toxic. Ideally, he goes Kyurem. Manectric is fine too because... Oh, he just stays in with this. That's fine. I don't know if he has Heal Bell. He could. He could also just have Defog. I'm going to double Toxic just in case he wants to go Kyurem. Okay. I'm going to keep clicking Toxic. Scald does the job. We're going to make the Hydreigon play. What? Air Slashes. Why? I thought he would go Cobalion and I wanted to keep up offensive pressure, but after the Air Slash there, it goes Darmanitan. Gliscor eats a hit from. Gets on my rocks again. Yo, okay. Hold up. I didn't know you were running that type of... I didn't know you were running that set. Hold up. Huh? Could be a Rotom. Holy crap, man. Dark Pulse should do 50%. Nice. Was that banded? Was that big boy banded? I don't think you actually knock out me with Iron Head after... Like, after your attack. So I don't mind. Yeah, basically I didn't think he knocked me out with Iron Head after after Poison Heal. So if he went for Stealth Rock there. But... I think I still win this. Flash Cannon does how much? Hydreigon. Flash Cannon. So -1 is definitely not knocking you out. 25 to 30. Dark Pulse does 38 to... Yep, Dark Pulse is my play. That was Adam and Bennett. Yeah, I noticed. Gives me Manectric, which is odd because now I can Flash Cannon through his team. Yeah, really, really odd that he did that. And now I can still Flash Cannon through his team because he went back out to Cobalion. I'm still gonna Toxic here, like no matter what. Actually gonna Scald because I don't want you going Manectric. Because the Dragon actually does one hit, it's in my best interest to switch out. because we can rack up some toxic damage on the Togekiss. Because Hydreigon doesn't need to be healthy to basically pick up a KO, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, buddy. I wish I had Stone Edge. I have Regenerator, so that's not the biggest of deals. It's annoying, but it's okay. Happens. Don't worry about it. Doubles out to cure him. I'm always going to drop a Draco on this thing. Always. Flash Cannon doesn't do enough, right? Man. I want a Flash Cannon, but I'm going to drop a Draco. Okay, so Saxometric. Togekiss is going to come out. I think he has to double, predicting me to go on Empoleon. So I'm actually going to go Mienshao. I think he has to make that double. Yep. I knew he had to double to cure him. And we're always going to high jump kick here. Ooh, and I win. He should have went back out into Togekiss there, but nice. I mean, I made the call. Like, he had to double, I feel. Some chip. He's not Heal Bell, so I actually do beat this 1v1. Good game, dude. And big ol' Empoleon coming through at the end because he ain't going to take no type of damage. So every single play I made there, I didn't expect Adamant Choice Band Darmanitan, by the way. That boy. How you going to do 91% to a Phys Def Glide score? But anyway, Empoleon putting some work there, you know, checking and whatnot. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.